I was thinking I'd power wash this new Goldwing that I picked up the other day. Pretty dirty from sitting in a garage and then a steel barn type building. Apparently it's been off the road since about 2000 or 2001, and it's fairly dirty, although not as bad as I would have expected. Certainly it will do nothing for the oxidized aluminum or the rusty exhaust or shocks, but I guess if I can clean it, make it a little more pleasant to work on. If it helps anyone out, this is the pressure washer that I picked up based on a shootout on YouTube of these smaller size electric power washers. This one took top place and I bought it, and for my use it's great. I don't need a giant gas powered one. This works really well for washing motorcycles or cars or mountain bikes. Of course, I don't focus the spray in bearings or electronics or any place that's sensitive, but the 1800 psi rating seems to be pretty safe for pretty much anything I clean with it. So let's see if we can get this thing clean. I will let this soak for a couple minutes and blast it with some high pressure water. All right, here we go. High pressure water. Not so bad. So I'm gonna break out the leaf blower, get it as dry as I can. Normally I'd like to fire it up, get the engine hot, cook all the water off, but that's not an option right now. Well, I think that's about as good as she's going to get for today. Ugh, I have my work cut out for me making this one look pretty. think I can salvage that muffler. Definitely gonna need new shocks. Swing arm's gonna need to be stripped and painted. Potentially the frame as well. Got an incorrect fastener here. I think the entire bolt may be wrong. That may have been for an engine guard. Everything else seems to be here. Kind of interesting that throttle cables have been disconnected, but the carbs are still in place. Those are going to be a lot of fun. So I think this one's going to work out. Going to keep me busy this winter. Kind of nice to have all the dirt off of it though. Looks just a little bit better. This is my other 75, which did look better when I bought it, but it was pretty rough. It had been sitting a long time. And kind of shows you how these can clean up. Lots of metal polishing, lots of exhaust paint. But this one has original paint from Honda. I didn't have to paint this one. And it has held up pretty good for 50 years. So my goal with the other one is to get it to look like this. And I think I mentioned it before, I'm going to be turning it into Antares Red. That will allow me to have the Candy Blue Green Special, Antares Red, and of course my Sulfur Yellow. So I'll have the trifecta of the 75, 76 Goldwing years. Yes, there's an LTD. If you like brown paint and gold wheels, that's awesome. Not really my style, but who knows, maybe one day I'll get one. So I think that's it for today. This one's going to go back in the garage, and I'm going to get cooking on it as soon as I'm able to.